Hi, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with self first, okay? Because we are learning to manage our emotions so we can identify our intuition for good health, good wealth, because it comes from the essence of love, okay? So we're looking to balance the feminine and masculine energy within ourselves, all right? So we can create heaven on earth because God has given us a soul so we can create from, okay? So the first card we're looking at is a Scorpio energy. All right. So you have the desire to go within yourself. And when you look at your dreams, you can figure out any confusions. You can look at your options. All right. You can create opportunities from in yourself. Because when you open up to yourself, which is your heart, all right, and you analyze your dreams, you can make choices, decisions. All right. But someone in your energy is doing procrastinations because they are fantasists. They're living an illusion because they're living in their imagination and they're being very wishful thinking. Okay. So now we're looking at spirituality that comes with challenges and victories. Okay. So you could be a Cancer person. Okay. Because you are in the energy of the Cancer. All right. And you could be saying to yourself, I feel my intuition. I feel in my dreams, I am telepathically connected to somebody. You could be a dreamer, all right? You could also be someone that likes history. You could be a nurse, all right? You could also like looking at the moon, the moon and the stars, Your Capricorn, sorry, you could be thinking of a Capricorn, but you have a desire, my darling. You could be a chemist, a detective, someone that likes psychology, all right? But you're in the energy of being very courageous, very determined to look within your dreams, because you're very forceful. You could be an introverted person, all right? You're looking at the mysteries of life, or there's something very mysterious in your energy because someone is being very illusionist, a fantasist, and they're being very wishful thinking. Okay, so use your energy. Remember your energy. So use your feelings, my darling, and tap into your imagination. Use your intuitive side, my darlings. Okay, because someone is in self-pity, they're sulking. Someone could be very touchy, all right, because they're very unstable because they feel you creating your own world. All right, so you're coming to completion. You're looking back, you're completing one or two things in your life. You feel like maybe you are a Cancer Scorpio, or you could be an earth sign, but you're looking at the energy of the Saturn. All right. You feel that people in your energy within your world, all right, are happy haters. When you get new love, new news, all right, any engagements, loyalty, spirituality, if you hear your inner voice, they are in their Saturn energy within their earth. All right, so we're looking at the earth sign. All right, we're looking at the Saturn planet. This person is learning to operate within their world because it's limited. Do you understand? So they take their responsibility and their rules and they go in the energy of fear and obstruction because they create limitations to benefit themselves. Okay, so we're looking at success, we're looking at achievements, looking at a traveler, looking at accomplishments. All right, we're looking at someone that is probably not single but is an earth sign Virgo person that lacks stability and puts burdens on other people. All right, so you're looking at walking away from people, things and places that are very reckless in their Saturn energy, which is Satan. Satan, all right? So you're looking at walking away from people, things and places that are reckless, spending on shady investments. Oh, yes, because they lack security. They're very dissatisfied within their own world, all right? Because they look at exploitation. They're very deceptive. They like to thieve because they are what? A failure within their own world. Very childish, okay? But this person, earth sign Capricorn, likes control. So the Capricorn energy is I control. So they want to control their career through lying about love, intuition, having a good world, having lots of options, because their reputation is looking very, very bad because they're very, very, very childish. So bad news is coming to this person about money matters. They lack goals, they lack a common sense, they're very irresponsible because all they care about is their career, but not very much about the reputation, as you wouldn't be doing sneaky Becky stuff. No, 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 no. This person is very unprofessional, but walks around like they're a professional person, achieving everything because they have their morals and conditions in a good place. No, they haven't put their dirty laundry in the washing machine and they haven't dried it. Instead, it is going into the public. Putting out your dirty laundry because you've got no direction, no life goals, and you're looking at prestige and position, but you're very immature, very disloyal, very lazy and rebellious. So we're looking at a businessman, all right? We're looking maybe about an Aries person because everybody's upside down, all right, apart from the Emperor. So we're looking at the Emperor looking within himself, and he's looking at his people, things and places, and he's realized within his intuition, he needs to complete his world, all right, by tying up one or two loose ends with an Earth sign Virgo Capricorn person because they lack stability, they're very reckless, and like to spend other people's money, all right, because they go through lying. So we're looking at leadership. You're taking your power, Aries, all right, masculine, that's looking back, and he's on his pedestal now of healthy boundaries, okay? And he's looking at the Aries, all right? You could be an Aries person. I am active, I am ambitious, and probably this is what this feminine phaeton was looking at because it's a feminine, all right, that wanted to plant their foundation. But the foundation is the Page of Pentacles, but it's upside down. The foundation of building came with bad news, money matters, all right, because they have lack of goals, lack of common sense, very irresponsible. So now maybe this father or business person or someone that owns a business is now saying, I am going to take control of this, okay, and they're going to be very creative and with more enthusiasm, okay, to move forward into a new direction. Okay, because this Aries fire sign person, now we're looking at the Three of Wands, which is Three of Wands is upside down. They have to move forward because within this choice, there's too much confusion, there's delay, there's discouragement, there's lots of misfortunes because Three of Wands is about your actions, your intentions, and your energy, and it doesn't seem to have any ships coming in because we're meant to be going back to our original authentic self, which is using the intuition. And it has to come with clean laundry, my darlings, okay? It's all about the energy. Because remember, energy, all right? You got good, bad, left, right, man, woman, all right? When you look at a coin, you got two sides of a coin. If you look at God, all right? So if you look at the word good, what do you have? Good. Take one O out, what do you have? God. So what do you have? That O, which is the extra O for oneness of mind, body, soul, and the heart, which allows us to go into the divine energy to ascend joyfully to God, all right? But some people in this masculine energy, which is an Aries fire sign person, all right, took action, but now they feel, okay, because now we're looking at I desire an option, okay, because I feel within this planetary of this world that I'm in with an earth sign person is stuck in the Saturn, Satan energy, which is bringing, I have to work on my stability because this person lacks work stability. They're reckless with their work because they're spending on shady investments for their personal gain. Okay, so now I'm the Capricorn energy. I control, because this person is trying to control people's finances. That could be time, energy, and resources. All right, so this person is stealing people's resources. It could be anything to do with goods and services, from information to houses, all right, to anything that's tangible on earth. So this masculine feels he needs to take action because I am in too much delay and discouragement and missing opportunities over a poor judgment. All right, so we're looking at bad decisions. All right, we're looking at distraction. Okay, and we're looking at a lack of confidence from a Scorpio person, all right? Because they're very dissatisfied. Because there's too much childish people within their energy, all right? And they're very promiscuous, arrogant, and reckless. So we could be looking at a childish Leo fire sign person that went into a choice, all right, because now it's upside down, the Knight of Wands. So these are very promiscuous people. So now they're stuck in the energy of Saturn lust, all right? So they're chasing the shiny stuff, which brings a transformation of arrogancy, recklessness, hyperactive, overly confident, all right? Because they're in the ego, okay, of being loud, being a show off, because they lack self-discipline. Okay, very abusive, jealous, and violent. So this could be a Cancer person, okay, or a Leo person. Okay, take it as it resonates. Don't let anything be forced, all right? Because they're stuck in the planetary of Saturn, okay? So now we have an upright Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So now this person, which is a fire sign, is now walking away from a Scorpio, Cancer, earth sign person because they feel as if they needed to complete one or two loose ends with these individuals, okay, because they're very arrogant, they're very promiscuous, jealous, and very violent. So now we're moving into a new world to have success for new beginnings, because this is what these people are looking for, new beginnings, good news, because maybe this masculine, because it's an emperor, he always has good news, good information. They have to be very intuitive to be an emperor. So this person is very passionate and very in his willpower and the drive. And this is what these people were hanging on to, is energy. Because people look for energy outside of themselves because they have no lights on inside of them. So the lights on outside comes from their prestige, you know, that camouflage of, you know, I've got a luxury life. But inside, they got no lights on because there hasn't been no soul path here. The soul starts here. So that means this masculine had the soul and the intuition. So he must know his purpose, why he's in this energy, because this is Earth School. We have to learn and graduate from our flaws, all right? So this is the purpose of this masculine being in this energy. So now we're looking at inspiration, because these people, all right, could have been an Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer person, was stealing, being very deceptive, all right, because they were cheating and being very dishonest, all right, maybe to a Sagittarius fire sign person. They were spying and being very trickery because they lack consciousness, all right, and when you lack consciousness, you can't really strategize properly. Okay, it brings disorganization because they are a traitor and a schemer. And it takes a lot of energy to keep that up. Because remember, everything we do is a paper trail. That's why you got to be careful what you do when you're young, because it will catch up to you when you're older, Scorpio. So they could have been friends, all right? So they've got memories. They're not going to have very good memories because there's lots of stealing, cheating, and lots of drained energy going on within this battle. So we're looking at the wounded warrior. All right, so they could have been sharing family, it could be a family member, it's just immature people from a Pisces person that wanted a wish fulfillment. All right, but now there's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person looking at sadness, pain, and unrequited love because they have blocked, repressed emotions. All right, so you're looking at a breakup, bad news. All right, so looking at an Aquarius person healing and moving forward to calmer waters, stability, and relief. Okay, because an earth sign Capricorn person is not learning from their mistakes. They were unwilling to learn because they have a lack of growth, poor work ethic, all right, because they've been enabled by their team around them, all right, because they lack their own self-commitment, all right. So when you lack your own self-awareness, you end up following the fool because they're sheeps, all right. So now this team is lacking because they lack empathy, all right. So now the truth is here, new ideas, new plans, all right, intellect, logic, reasons, all right, and a good focus on the truth, because now we have mental clarity. When you have clarity within yourself, guess what? You have breakthroughs and victories outside of yourself because you've made the right decision for your highest self. So now new projects come from knowledge and wisdom. Maybe for this Leo person that's in a conflict and competition, all right, and a debate, with probably about 5 people about change, rivalry, obstacles, okay? With a Cancer person about 2 of Cups, partnership and love, all right? Because within this family dynamic, this Aries person has a lot of conflict within their home, family, friends, community, because they all are arguing about money. God, workplace conflicts, arguments, cancelled, reunion. For a Leo person, that's probably famous, victory, award. He's looking at awards anyway, good news after an injustice. Or there's Aquarius is looking at good news after injustice with the King of Wands upside down. That's rude, boyish, forceful, dictator, bully and tyrant. They were looking at an expansion or looking at a Wheel of Fortune. Very impulsive. Oh yeah. Unreliable, unfaithful, ineffective and weak. Because all they were doing is trying to get the good fortune, the Wheel of Life. So they lied about an Aquarius. Very deceptive. Yep. Humiliation are you looking at? Yep. Bullying, walking away, intimidation, lack of communication with a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo person because they lacked money, poor financial control. So now they're going to miss opportunities, financial delays, excess spending because they like to go and say, look at me, pause in the sun. Look at me. I got my Bentley. Look at me. Look at me. I'm commodity. So now these people are just looking at their own greed because they're very unstable with this Virgo Earth sign person. Acting like they've got work skills, trade, and they can build businesses with their self-employment because they're mastery at their craft with their quality and commitment to success. So they can bring in happiness for a group of people, family, happy ever after. But this Capricorn person is very possessive, this Earth sign person. Yep, very possessive. So now they're up now with nightmares about what they did. Yep, this Earth sign Capricorn person because they're financially in distress because they lack their own balance, they're poor financial decisions. Very overwhelmed, are you? Yep, because they made an indecision. Disconnected. They done self-sabotage because you know why? Because this water sign's got a very narrow mind. So now they're probably punishing themselves. It's called self-sabotage, self-punishment. This is self-imprisonment. Yeah, because they're very dishonest with themselves. Now they've got to admit defeat. Now they've got to give up. Yep. Lack of courage, have you? Yep, after a stagnation, you want to come to a truce. They're facing your fears. Yeah, because it was in the middle of a denial with the devil. Yes, they were. Addiction, obsession, fears, lies, arrogancy, doubt, sexuality, all that. Trapped. Yep. With a Queen of Wands. That's upright. But they're letting it go about regret. About this control with this Cancer person. They're using their intuition because he lacks structure, or this Gemini lacks structure and business ideas with Aries, Libra, about power. Secrets, is it? Secret lovers. Now want to clear the air. With an upside down Earth sign person, very dependent, codependent, lazy, stagnation, very smothering, very stubborn. Probably this is a wife. And insecurity, negative. This is an Earth sign person that's playing with a Scorpio person, but now it's coming to an end because this Earth sign Taurus person likes to abuse their generosity. They're denying the grant, the loans. They're denying the abuse of power. Very unfair, fake charity, extortion, unpaid bad debts. So you're the sweetheart, my darling, but they acted like they were tender loving. This Taurus person that's looking at poverty, bankruptcy, health concerns. Yeah, looking at a struggle. Because they backstabbed an air sign Gemini person. Yep, they did. Because they're bitter. They did betrayal. They're looking at collapse. Yep. Exposure for a Leo person, Sagittarius person. Moving forward. They got self-control after delayed news with a Taurus person. They've done bad business, disappointment, bad financial management, lazy. So now this Queen of Swords went within and they're looking at unexpected windfall. Yep, stable family, security, wealth, balance and security. And this is what these people were after. And in the end, they didn't even get it. Because the Queen of Swords is very powerful. She's got potential. She's got the skills. She's very intuitive. Yep. She's very resourceful. Yes, they are. And what God gives to you, these greedy people cannot take. Because now they're falling from grace. Could be the star is upside down. Very hopeless people. Lack of faith, dear. Feeling lost, broken dreams, missed opportunities with a Cancer person, a group of people. These group of women could be a Queen of Cups, a Queen of Pentacles, and a Queen of Wands in this group. Now they're going to be trapped now because an air sign has been released, and this Taurus is living in fear and guilt because they're reckless, foolish, overloaded a Sagittarius person that they thought was gullible, but he's the lion, and they tried to break the air sign's heart. They were very focused on this because they lack common sense, and now they lack fear and going forward now. Because guess what? They're going for a Tower moment. Oh yeah, they're trying to avoid a loss with this businessman that has many. There's upside down Queen of Pentacles. And you know what? I actually shuffled it all around and thought, nah, let's, nope, still. Miss Queen of Pentacles, probably Genevieve Niger, that done Lionheart. Very overly ambitious. Yep. Ungrounded social climber. This person is very jealous, possessive, and disloyal. And we got the dream card there. So I had a dream about Adiwali, Kinra Baji, and she was lurking in the dark and she won't go away. She's like a bad energy because she's in the Saturn, all right, the Satan era. Okay, that is about illusions and glamour, and that brings only negativity. All right, this person is very disloyal. She's a psychopath, very wicked person, very witchy, very dangerous. Her and this King of water sign. This King of Cups. That's behind her. Oh yeah, he's going to be exposed as well, is he? So now we're looking at a fire sign, Aries, a business person, decision, taking a pathway after a lack of stability, with an earth sign, Virgo person, looking at work, all right, for prestige and reputation, wanting a profession, wanting big achievements, big awards, but don't want to put no work in because they've got no willpower, no inspiration within themselves. So now we're looking at this earth sign, Taurus person. Could be a Libra. But the upside down Empress, not the real Empress. No, very dependent, lazy, into stagnation, smothering. So now we're looking at an Aries person probably letting go of an earth sign person that he married, but he was intuitively connected to someone else. This is what you call karma. They're very promiscuous, But in my dream anyway, I saw Genevieve Niger spiking Adiwali's drink, and he was passed out at the bed, the toilet, and the kitchen while she was stealing his resources, his estate, his businesses, and you name it. So the only way she got his pants down was by spiking his drink. Because he doesn't like her, it's unrequited love. But because he had to save his resources now, because while he was passed out, she signed a few plagiarism tools, And now she's trying to fight and say everything is hers, but it's not. No, it's not. I've had this dream for 4 years now, every day. 4 years now, since September 2020. Yep, and 8 years before that, Mr. Adiwali told me to go and study oil and gas. I've got a degree in it now. And now I've got a master's in global business, MBA. So everything he's told me to do, it's worked out. So we're very telepathically connected, and he showed me what Genevieve's doing. And she's been very smothering with a bunch of people. Oh, yeah, because I saw Gina Usher in my friend's shop just once, just once, yeah. And then my intuition said, no, go and have a look, Google her. And who was she standing next to on a platform? Yeah, Genevieve Niger, I've seen her spy, I've seen her follow me and all sorts. Oh yeah, they've been playing on my book. They put soulmate books on my car, trying to trap me in the mind so I can go to a mental institution. Because all the things that God gave to me was download of dreams. They told me to give it to Adiwali. And ever since, that leech, Genevieve Niger's been trying to steal the information ever since. Yeah, because this earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo person lacks their own money because they're very, very immature. They can't plant their own foundation. So you had to marry and dupe this masculine for financial opportunities because they're looking at a financial delay. because they like excess spending, you know, so they're under scrutiny now after their greed and instability. Because God told this earth sign Capricorn Virgo person to stop, and they wouldn't. They were insisting on breaking and unaliving the lion's heart. All right. So they wanted to work on breaking and Libra air sign's heart over betrayal. So this masculine betrayed the Empress, left them lonely. They removed them out of their world for an earth sign person. So now maybe this masculine is heartbroken after a separation because he understood. He's psychic. He understands his purpose. And this is where this earth sign was a bit stupid. They put themselves on a trap, because if he's telepathically connected to someone for 4 years and 8 years before that, what do you think his purpose is, my lovely? These people don't have no damn common sense, man. So now we're looking at trauma and conflict, you know. Looking at purpose, destiny, karmic lessons. Looking at earth as an earth school. We're here to graduate from our flaws, you know. We're meant to be idolizing God only and not celebrities. It's wrong. It's out of order. You can't say as well, Jesus died for your lot sins and you're not being sinful, holding on to people's properties like it belongs to you. Downloads come from God. How dare you, Genevieve Niger? How dare you? So this earth sign Capricorn person likes control. They're very possessive. They like to guard people's things like it's theirs. They like to overprotect people's resources because they have a hidden agenda. This person has a deep-rooted past issue, very stingy, holding on to possessions because they're very materialistic, very superficial, very witchy. Oh! What did I say? Very witchy. Very much in the Saturn area. So now we're looking at a Scorpio, looking at his insights, his foresight about this promiscuous, immature person that's in his world. That's an earth sign person that tried to do projects with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe they forced this marriage because they were spiking the drinks to hold on to resources. Because they're into addiction, obsession, you know. You're probably looking at mental health people that like to use that as an excuse for their bad behaviour when they know exactly what they were doing. They're very much into materialism, bondage, temptation, because the devil gives you temptation, temporary measures. So these people thought they'll have this for a lifetime and a lifetime within this lifestyle, within their world. But no, now they're living in fear because of their lies, their violence and their ignorancy. They bring doubt because of their sexuality. Because what they do, their sexuality, the Scorpio area, the genitals, they use it for enchantment. Because they're very ignorant, very arrogant, very restless, very reckless. Because they were looking at fame from the back of a Leo person. Leo, this Cancer person. Because this Cancer person thinks, he feels, you know, his imagination. But he's a very low bottom purpose person. He brings stagnation to an air sign person. Because they were looking at victory, awards, success, winning, good news, you know. They thought, brilliant, good news. But at the back of this Leo person, they were the devil. Very obsessive. So now we're looking at self-esteem, we're looking at fame, we're looking at recognition, looking at confidence with a Leo, Aries person. Alright? We're looking at Aries, Sagittarius person. I will, you know, and I will seek, because I am in the energy of new beginnings. Alright? Good news. Because I'm using my intuitive side that people thought I had doubt in, or they had doubt. But we're here for a purpose. Every soul is written to do something on earth. Everybody is called, but not everyone answers because they're so stuck in the me, I am. Because I must have, I have, you know. I have the Saturn. But how did you get your Saturn? Because you're Satan. So now they're looking at good news, you know. It was good news for a Scorpio, Pisces person. that love had sadness and pain. It was an unrequited love. He was happy that the emotions was blocked and repressed. You know, he was happy about infertility, the breakup, pregnancy issues, bad news for a Leo Sagittarius person with an earth sign person. So now we're looking at wishes fulfilled, because they were looking at an upside down King of Wands, very rude, boyish, forceful, bit of a dictator, you know, a bully, tyrant, impulsive, very abusive, unreliable, unfaithful person. So they were happy when this earth sign lacked stability with this Leo person. Very happy. So now we're looking at abundance again and fame with the 9 of Cups. They were looking for fame. This is why this earth sign person brought in the Venus energy. Now Venus energy is your capability to love, and it's your values, you know. This sign shows your attitude and your needs in love. So within this house, their world, all right, it shows their value and how they attract things to themselves, how they refined their energy, how they gain money and lose money. So they use their Venus being very promiscuous to get projects within their world to complete their success by using unrequited love for their wish fulfillment, because they lack money and their own foundation. So they spied on a Libra, this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person, and this Pisces, so they can hold on to people's possessions, you know, because they're looking at delayed news from their wish fulfillment. They're planning, you know, now they're in that mental anguish. Oh yeah, they were very curious about this wish fulfillment. They were quick-witted, but the truth is coming out. Oh yeah, it is about this earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person that has a lack and immature information and ideas about earth angels, about balancing, about self-control, about moderation, about harmony, about, you know, patient man rides the donkey, about blending the yin and the yang, or the dark and the light. Very immature information, putting people's energy and soul to the devil to have that relationship, because that's their guardian angel, the devil. So now we're speaking out, you know, you're taking your time to think before you act, and you did that now. And you understand there was a broken heart, betrayal by an Aries person. And now this probably Aries person is heartbroken because they were betrayed by a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. They bring bad news about money matters because they lack their own goals. Because all they have is that promiscuous energy to finesse men and to keep their fame and money afloat, so they can look like their economy, and they're the ones to follow. They're the good influence within this team of people with their group of friends, you know. So they were out celebrating about breaking this masculine's heart because they married for money or committed to this business person for money. They wanted good times gathering because there was self-indulgence. They wanted a wedding, you know, but they didn't want it for an air sign. They wanted the group called recklessness because they're foolish, they're stupid, they bring destruction because they're negligent to self-love, you know. They don't understand the risk that they take when they go with the devil energy, low vibrational people. And they want to think they can go against God because they got power, because they writ 2 movies or directed 2 movies, or people say, woo, look, 20 million people follows you. You must be the goddess. You must be the legend war over God, you dumbass. So now we're looking at them taking that risk. Yep. Irrationality, lack of faith. They don't believe in God because they lack a hope. Like in my dream, you know, Genevieve Nigel popped in, very unusual. So I know she's playing with dark spiritual practices. And she said, is God real? And I said, you're not allowed to ask about God because you stole from Adiwali. And I grabbed her by that arm. And she said, please don't drag me in public. Who, me? Or was it your actions, your intentions, and your energy? Don't blame no one else but yourself, my darling. All right? For being dragged or people being outspoken about what you did. So these group of people, they lack faith, her and their friends. All right? Because they're hopeless. They wanted it for an air sign, Aquarius, to be discouraged, to feel lost, broken dreams over missed opportunity, because Adiwali doesn't want to speak for 12 years now. Really? But we telepathically speak for 12 years, but more so 4 years every day, because we are connected by God, and our souls love each other very, very much. Very much. So we're looking at a 2 of Cups, right? Looking at the Cancer, I feel telepathically connected to someone. No matter what anyone says, my dreams is connected by God, but their dreams are connected to the devil, and they were instructed by the devil. This is this person's sole purpose. It's funny, her name's Genevieve, Genesis, Eve gave Adam the apple, and everyone blamed God for cursing man at the beginning of man's fall. Really? I thought you said Eve gave Adam the apple. So what the hell has it got to do with God? Please, people, start asking yourself that very, very small, obvious question. Why would you blame God? Why do you always blame things outside of ourselves when we blatantly see in plain sight? Eve, that's what you lot said. Eve gave Adam the apple. So now, this is my God card. Now it's upside down. So you lack structure when it comes to the thoughts of God. You lack a rationale or integrity. Because you say his one son, the emperor, Jesus, the lion, whatever you want to call it, died for our sins, but you're still sinful. How does that work? Please explain to yourself in the mirror. Because in this house of a fire sign, it's got a lot of conflict between family, friends, community, unstable finances, workplace conflicts, arguments, and cancelled reunions, you know, over a 2 of Cups. Because it was an indecision, self-sabotage, narrow-minded people trying to do imprisonment and punishment. Really? So people can be disinterested? Now they wanted an air sign up in a nightmare, a mental institution. Over injustice, imbalance, you know, bad decision. So they bring a massive conflict to Aquarius. So they can live in regret, but they're going to let go now. Yeah, there's a massive conflict going on now. Massive, massive conflict. Imagine that. This is why people stop making your children follow celebrities. They can be inspired, but let them idolize God only, you know. Because in front of the camera, they're so nice, but behind closed doors, it's disgusting. It is disgusting. This is why I encourage everyone, write your dreams down so you know who's for you, who's not for you, you know. Look at your own values. Look at your worth. Because you are self-love. You're very unique, you know. You're authentic. And don't forget that. Don't ever close your heart off because 1 or 2 people don't understand about self-love or about Earth School. But we're here to graduate from our flaws. Because we have to go within our dreams and do the hermit, which is the Virgo. We have to work on ourselves. We have to do soul searching. Because you always got the star within you. That's why I say you are authentic. Because you have the star within you, collective. Do that spiritual enlightenment. Do that soul searching. Look in the mirror. Do self-reflection. What's your value? What's your worth? What does love really mean to you? How does love define you? You know, is it through money? Or is it from the heart? From pureness of love? You know? Unconditional love. What's your desire? Is it to be manipulative, conning, trickery, to waste your talent because you're stuck in an illusion, a deception, because you're around an earth sign, Capricorn person, or a Cancer? So you have to look within yourself, you know, because intuitively a Leo is connected. Leo is very telepathic. He knows the mysteries and the intuition of the earth and spirituality. He has to go within. Or you, Virgo, has to work on yourself. Divine Feminine, you're very intuitive. Keep going on that journey of self-knowledge, self-discovery. And keep telling the truth, because that will give you self-trust, to give you spiritual insight. All right? Keep your emotions balanced, stable. Don't be promiscuous. And you could be a person that is celibate as well. Okay? You could be into tarot or divination tools. You know, the wisdom and the knowledge of earth and spirituality. And you understand that there's things yet to be revealed, because you're being guided by the spirit guides, you know, to complete one or two loose ends. Or maybe go on the internet and talk about soul-searching, or go into your world or community and start spreading love from the soul. Okay, because our world seems to have a lot of burdens within it. This could be a Sagittarius person with an earth sign, Capricorn person, Virgo. They need to shred their old skin. They got to let go of people's possessions. They got deep issues. And stop using people's generosity and thieving and creating failures for businessmen. And you're making them ungrounded. So I could be talking about a Taurus King of Pentacles, ungrounded male, unsuccessful businessman, because he's corrupted into extortion. So you need to shred your own skin, because you're going to come up to bad news. All right, about building your foundation, because your goals lack, because you lack common sense, very irresponsible, acting like a businessman, but you're very lazy, aren't you? Justice is here now, about bad news from a Capricorn earth sign person that's very immature. There's a karmic justice. Every action has consequences. So they're now looking at a legal dispute, maybe with an Aries person, especially in the spiritual justice system. As much as we have earth law, we have spiritual law, all right? We have the halls of truth and love, where we seek out the honesty and integrity of the hearts, because every cause has an effect. We're looking at life lessons, because this is earth school. We're to graduate so we can go to heaven. So we're looking at authority and leadership, and a stagnation towards a partnership. All right, maybe a Taurus. And its institution bringing indecision, delays over a 2 of cup, over unity of love, a happy couple, God's marriage, God's approval or proposal, God's connection. The masculine wants to give recognition to the feminine. She's very spiritual. She's led by the lion. He wants to come forward and communicate, because there haven't been any communication. Could be a Pisces, Libra, or Taurus person. Take it as it resonates. Come into calmer waters, healing progress, you know, moving forward. Now we're looking at a fire sign Aries person, conflict, family, friends, community, unstable finance within this family structure. Because maybe they're looking at this fire sign Aries Sagittarius person for too much beginnings for their foundation. They rely on this person for good news, projects. They rely on this person for new, sparkling, intuitive ideas, you know, finding new passions. You know, he could be the fire starter, and then they act like they are commodity, but they're not. So this masculine accepted the challenge by God, because God knew he had the potential and the talent to go through this, to bring light, to bring outpouring of projects to the world about hearts. about the lack of our structure within our world, and how hasty and gullible and impatient that we are becoming, that we're lacking our soul. The soul's leaving. Because if the soul was within us, we'll have many ideas, many creativities, and we won't be fighting over people's property. Because the soul, the fire sign, is the inspiration. They're born to love. They're about the romance, intuition. They're the lesson of power, you know, to bring heaven on earth. So now we're looking at fire sign, had loads of ideas, but there's been delays. And a heartbreak is looking at an air sign person who's gone within and saw the pain of their choices, of these people that surround them. Because they were very promiscuous, very manipulative, very cunning and trickery. Maybe a Cancer, Pisces person, because they fear moving on. They didn't want to be second best, but they've got to accept they're lost. So this masculine is looking at this air sign person, because now the devil's heart's broken. And that's his purpose. God doesn't want the devil on the earth. Hello. So the emperor is one that rules all 4 kings of the earth. All right. He's the one that has to be obeyed, because he gets all the messages from God. All right. Now, this masculine emperor is not supposed to be idolized neither. You're meant to be obeyed, but not idolized. You idolize God only. Okay. So now we're looking at heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, removal, because they want the removal of an air sign person that bring balance, fairness, and truth. But instead, this Pisces, or this feminine person, was very promiscuous. So they came with manipulation, conning for this Pisces person. Very trickery. They're wasting their talent, you know, because they like illusions. They like glamour and illusions that only brings negativity. Okay, because they're very deceptive, because they want new beginnings, you know. So now we're looking at a Leo, Sagittarius, and a Libra person, air sign person. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, my darlings. You're recovering from mental anguish. All right, you're removing and you're letting go of negativity or stress if you had any, especially a Sagittarius person. Yeah, Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius person. They're completing their world now, or they completed it, because they dealt with an earth sign person, and they made them very ungrounded, male, unsuccessful businessman due to corruption and extortion. So now they're shedding the old and they're letting go of people. Yeah, this earth sign person that's out for career prospects. We're looking at the cardinal, and we're looking at the sun of the cardinal. So this is that in their inner personal purpose was to be lazy, bring stagnation, and be smothering, because they're very stubborn. So that was their inner purpose, you know. That's their inner drive and energy to bring insecurity, creative blocks, so that people can give them offerings because they lack money. So they put on that emotional, they play with the emotions, and they're very skillful and talented at it. They're very neglectful. All right, so we're looking at this earth sign person that is with a King of Cups upside down, very emotionally immature male, overly emotional and overwhelmed, anxiety about balance of this earth sign. I mean, this earth angel that is very peaceful, comes with balance, patience, moderation, because you have to have inner calmness when we're in this world, you know, to give us a bigger perspective. It gives us tranquility and it gives us harmony, you know. Yeah, especially in your relationship. So this was about soulmates, you know. So now these two were very this masculine and this feminine came out with a plot and a plan, but now we've come to the end of the tunnel. But now they're very overwhelmed, you know, about the lack of money with this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person, and this upside down Empress, could be a Taurus or a Libra, you know. She was seeing the Promiscuous was seeing this King of Cups upside down, because they've done it to get this Aries money and goods and services because they lack money, poor financial control. Now they're going to miss opportunities, all right, and financial decisions with this Taurus person or Taurus energy of I have. Because now you have the I have, I control is Capricorn, right? And then you have I have, which is Taurus, okay? And then you have Virgo, I work on this institution. So they wanted to have this institution, all right, which is traditional values, you know, conventional. They wanted this marriage in the end with a King of Cups after they got all this stuff from this Emperor that was pouring out new ideas from the intuition. So now this organization is looking at instability over greed and excess spending and financial delays. So this could be a religious place, this could be a high committed place, this could be the justice system, anything to do with law. It could be dealing with law, it could be dealing with politics, it could be dealing with marriage, anything on that law. Someone could be looking at an arrest as well. Definitely a court thing. Oh yeah, Tower moment. Someone could be looking at a very, very massive a lawsuit. Yeah, natural disaster they were looking for. But now they're looking at bankruptcy, divorce. They're looking at pain, revelations coming out. They're looking at lots of losses, changes, unexpected ones as well. And it's guided by the highest self, the spiritual guides, and because we're in spiritual justice system now, it's open. I told these people to stop, you know, they don't want to listen. When I talk to people about it, they just look at me like I'm weird. I said, okay, because they're not using their intuition, not using their highest self, which is the Hierophant. You've got to use your highest self. So this person could be in a religious place, you know, and he wants all this religious knowledge, like God is stupid, like he's more powerful than God. I tell you, these people are sick. They're just sick. But it's an institution or a marriage, all right? But I'm going for a divorce because it's King of Wands. This Emperor Aries is looking more at a Queen of Cups, a sweetheart that's telepathic, very intuitive, very mature, female, very secure in their emotions. This is what you call the divine feminine. It's very loving and warmth, you know. After having a lack of structure, they see this person as their Two of Cups, very sensitive, you know, very faithful, can be shy, but easily wounded. They fought. This person is very beautiful, very pretty. They think of you, you know, they probably daydreaming about you, but they definitely feel like you're a sidekick and you bring balance, truth and fairness, all right, into the world. So he's looking at a partnership, unity, after dealing with a devil Capricorn person that goes around breaking people's hearts, but doing it very manipulatively, very cunning, with a Scorpio person. Oh my gosh. The devil, on the devil card, that's next. So you've got two devil people, a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and Taurus, Pisces, Capricorn. So now we're looking at moving forward, moving on. We're bringing in balance. We have to forgive oneself. And some of you are adoring the world, and they're very angry about that because they wasn't expecting you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They wanted a mental breakdown and a soul burnout for the Two Cups from God, all right, to inspire the world, because right now we need a lot of inspiration and it takes a collective to do it, you know. But it has to come from love and truth. The energy has to be with the right energy, right intentions and the right actions. But they bring imbalance, self-indulgence, excess, because they clash in through the ego because they have a lack of perspective, right? Because they're very antagonizing. Yeah, because they're very reckless. And it's still upside down. Devil still comes with the madness. There's never any good in the devil, whether it's up or right. All it means is you're pursuing materialism, okay? Or you could be obsessed sexually about someone, do you know what I mean? But anything else is about hopelessness, abuse of power. These people are horrible. You've got two little devils. that had a wish fulfillment, a Pisces person, Scorpio person, with an earth sign person that wanted to plant a foundation. They saw good news, but now they're unhappy at home with his family. It's dysfunctional. Yeah, with this Taurus person trying to do her career, making investments, but they were reckless with their investments because they were spying, came with bad news. Now they're looking at a foundation coming down now. Foundation, yeah, upside down, Ace of Cups. They don't have no love. They don't have no soul. The soul is inspired to love, all right? And when people go around with their dark energy and they're lying about love and all that, they don't have a soul. They're shallow. They're into superficial things. They don't care about no one. As long as they got their big shiny stuff to say, look at me. It's ridiculous. So now the devil is the earth sign person that lacks balance. They lack organization, poor financial decisions. This could be a Capricorn person, all right? Because they were looking at the cardinal only, okay? They were looking at their career, their reputation. They're looking at their morals, and that is their morals, the devil. Their direction is the devil. Their prestige is the devil. Low vibrational people. That's their position in their world. That's the world card. Well done. That's their world card. Do you understand? So now we're looking at this person being very dysfunctional within their Saturn area. Okay? Because now they're looking at, this is where they learn to operate within the limits of society. This is about responsibility and rules. They bring fear and obstruction and limitations. You could be talking about a father, or this is how they teach within this world, or behind the mask of self. This earth sign person that was trying to break an Aries fire sign's heart by piping his drinks, he won't go within. And remember, he's intuitive, because he knows he's intuitive, and he told them, and they tried to block it. But he's very in tune with the sweetheart. Because this is someone that is very mature. She feels her feelings before anyone tells her. She gives good advice. Good mother. Healing. Could be a healer. So now there's a foresight about returning back to travels, going home, because there was a lack of foresight and planning around this Aries person. And it was all about their personal, their own inner personal purpose. So this is all about everybody's purpose. Everybody wants to be everybody else and not themselves. Do you know what I mean? And some people think everyone thinks like that, but they're not thinking with their narrow mind. That is 8 billion people in the world. Why would I want to be like you, babe? Doesn't make no damn sense. Because you've got the source of will. You've got your own self-motivation. You've got your sense of confidence, your strength, your individuality, your creativity. So now they have to move on. Away from this Leo person, this Scorpio person, got to move forward. Upside down 5 of Cups. They played on the emotions, the embodiment shit of his mother and all that. It's wrong, man. It's wrong. Upside down. You stay with your Queen of Pentacles. You stay right there. So now they want to rejoin the world. Okay, they try to rejoin the world on the back of this person's back, but no, moving forward. Moving forward away from the devil. All right. Moving forward away from sadness, pain, unacquired love. Moving away. Right, we've got the light. We have the light at the end of the tunnel, and we understand the sadness and the pain of unacquitted love, blocked emotions came from, and the breakup came from a Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nigel, a very ungrounded, overly ambitious social climber, mean-spirited, shallow psychopath. Very jealous. I heard that in my dream as well. There was a dream. She was lurking in the dark. She just wouldn't go. She's just this bad energy. Never met this woman in my life. Let me clear that from now. Never met her in my life. I'm that one that loves going within. Been like that since a child. Always gone within. All right. I had this dream. She was lurking in the dark. She wouldn't go. And then Adiwali came up to me, and we both were like shocked, like fear. He didn't want to tell me that she's lurking, spying, because she's jealous and angry. And I said, why do you need to be around her? Do you know you've got a very powerful soul? And then suddenly, out of the blue, God's head popped out the sky. It was absolutely beautiful. The only thing that turned to a stone was Jesus's head. it turned to a temple with a real live lion right there. Right there. The lion, the emperor. The lion is the emperor. Yin, yang, up, down. The emperor rules the human mankind. The Leo, lion, rules the jungle. But how? Through the heart. How many animals are in the jungle, my darlings? So nature is our role model. If you really want to be successful, wealthy, happy, you've got to correct your flaws. You've got to open the heart. You've got to walk from self-love. You've got to manage the emotions. You've got to have that good relationship with yourself. You've got to trust your intuition, your visions, your imagination. You've got to trust yourself by walking away from people, things and places that don't serve you for your highest good, so you can maintain your balance of yin and yang, so you can create, number 3, so you can be balanced and stable, number 4, so you can get your wish come true, so you realize in your dreams your purpose. Our purpose gives us happiness. It gives us that cheerfulness. It gives us the joy. You've got to go within. You've got to be satisfied with self first. It's like cleaners. How can you go around cleaning people's yard and your house is disgusting? That don't make no sense. So the only upright feminine here is the high priestess. All right? Because now, water sign, all right, earth sign, guess what? All secrets are being revealed. Yep. Everyone's regaining their composure, all right, after self-deception. Now, everyone's wishes are coming true. And it has to be true, you know, because in my dream as well, I was at a table and I saw this, like, this dark alley. And Adiwali came out of it with another man. So I know that's a detective because I've got one on my... I mean, not saying too much. We know Genevieve Nigel likes to be nosy, all right? But anyway, he comes out with this man and he said she was annoying. And as soon as he said that and he locked that door, I promise you, oh my gosh, I saw nothing but a beam of light above a whole group of people. And they came running out. It's like, oh, what do you think? No, I don't take the piss for you, but, what's that program back in the day? When on the beach with all them people in a red outfit. Oh, David Hasselhoff. That's it. David Hasselhoff. Something beach. And everyone's going down there nice and slow. And everyone's coming all happy. Adiwala is the Speedy Gonzales one. He was so happy, man. Because he knows his purpose, man. He was so happy and over energetic. Oh, it was so funny. And I'm not going to say what I said to him. It's not appropriate. Oh, God, I do wake up and laugh, man. I tell you, flesh man. You've got to behave yourself. I've watched these 2 souls, man. They're so comical. Oh, one of the best. Oh, look! I've been watching these 2 souls, and this is the spy card. I've been watching these 2 souls be intuitive. Yeah. In my dreams, man, I hear their inner voices, they're spiritual and very psychic. I hear the messages, good news. And this is what this Taurus saw. This intuitive information was good news for them. But they understand it came from the justice system of spirituality, because the scale, all right, looks like Jesus on the cross to take the head off. Okay? When we go into spiritual justice, your heart will be weighed. How heavy is your heart? Adiwali is the heart, the lion, right? We're going back to our authentic self when we had to trade. We didn't have any computers, no laptops, no nothing. We relied on intuition, or they would say we trained birds, okay? Now, how light is your heart, or heavy? Is it as light as a feather? Or is it light as a stone? And that is the only thing God cares about when you get into that system, okay? I saw spiritual prison, and I advise everyone, before God comes here, because God keeps telling me I'm coming, I hear it all the time. You got to correct your flaws. You got to get this justice system right before it gets here. I've been warning my schools, I've been warning my daughter's school for ages, because they're meant to be some high prestige, godly place, you know, Catholic church. And the emotions of these women are disgusting. I don't care. I say, for instance, right, last week she had a bellyache, so they called me, and I missed the call because I was busy doing work. I'm not normally like that. That's why I like to balance my motherhood and my work situation. So I was an hour late, or two maybe. But I called within the afternoon. They called me in the morning, and they said, oh, you know, she's not feeling well. I said, all right, send her home. She came home, she went right back, she went right to bed. I didn't see her till the next day, till she went to school. But not enough time to see if she was all right, because she just span out the house. So then they called me and said, oh, she's not feeling well. I said, yeah, that makes sense, because as soon as she came home, she fell asleep. And I haven't seen her this morning because she went out the house quite quickly because she's running late. So I said, all right, then send her home. The next day, she's like, no, I really want to go to school. So I was like, all right, I'll walk you in. But I said, take your time, though. So I called in the school and I said, look, I'm going to make her take her time getting ready. But she is coming in. I'm going to walk her in. But walking her to school, I realised she didn't look too energetic or anything like that. So I called in. I said, look, I'm going to cancel and make her have a day off. All right. I think she's coming down with something. Then the school's like, yeah, I think quite a few people's coming down with something. The next day I got a call saying that she was vomiting in the bathroom, and the teacher's shouting at her. She said, no, you got to call my mum. I'm not feeling well. The teacher said, I don't care what your mum's got to say. Really? Oh, really? And then they were saying to the dad, because obviously we don't live together, we're not together or anything like that. He doesn't know what the hell's going on in our house. And then they asked him, you know, can she go home? So I don't know the exact what went on, but he said they threatened him and said, well, if you let her go, she's going to get detention. She's not allowed to go to ice skating, which is today. And they said she's not allowed to go. So I sent them a long ass email. So because they didn't want to apologise or be accountable for their actions, because they're very unemotional, they're very unstable women in there. The emotions disgusting. Shout, 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 scream, scream, scream. It's like all they do is use that army tactic. Just shout in your face. Shout, shout, shout. You can't stick up this for yourself when they're wrong. No, can't do that. So anyway, moving forward, just write them an email, you know. And now they come back the next day bringing another excuse. It didn't make no sense. And then they said, well, if you behave yourself today, you can go to the thing tomorrow. What do you mean, putting it back on her? No, I don't think so. Don't think so. Don't think so. Don't think so. So now we don't have a lack of structure anymore, because the emperor is back here, all right? The emperor is bringing stability after a lack of structure, all right? He's bringing protection, authority, control, all right? He's bringing practicality, which is the earth sign, all right, which is the lesson of service. How do you service yourself, and how do you service other people to bring heaven on earth, all right? So this masculine is bringing dependability, all right? Could be a father or father figure, okay? He's bringing control, because that's what the masculine emperor needs. Self-control and self-discipline, all right? Especially after being in a conflict of people in this house with friends, community, very unstable people. So now he's returning back to his original authentic self for that change, number 5. After being an upside down Miss Queen Pentacles and an upside down King of Cups. All right. So now we're looking at, they had a lack of foresight, lack of planning, and it was this masculine's purpose, all right, to catch the Black Widow in their tracks, because they were stealing ideas. So the mask is coming off now. Yep. Separation. God told him to stop. But this is Earth School. We are here to put our claws down on the table and graduate. But they're glutton people. They wanted this masculine homeland. They want to take his estate. But his destiny was to catch the Green Reaper. They trapped themselves. Because he's the eye. He has the eye of God. They bring bribery. Bribery. They were bribing, you know. Try to sing the heart. No. From a blessing. Doesn't work like that. Which is why masculines, man, you've got to rethink about that bride price thing. Because I think it's wrong. All right, you don't know these people from nowhere. You probably got married within a year or two, 10 years. Still don't think 10 or 12 years is enough to know these people. Because Miss Queen of Pentacles, I'll give you an example of mine. Because we are energy, all right? We all go through the same things at different times. This Queen of Pentacles known this masculine for 12 years. She played his mother on farming. 12 years later, she's still in his energy. So we don't know people. Stop that buy pride thing. You got to be paying for the mum, the dad, the uncle, the sheep, the cow, and everyone else. So when it doesn't work out, it's our masculines that are looking bad. Every time our black masculines, sorry everyone, I'm just gonna go and rant because I'm not apologizing for no one. No, I'm not doing that. No, masculines, I'm sorry. My black masculines, I'm sorry. No, that bride price thing, stop. It's not fair. Because the moment you don't do something wrong, it's a problem. And no one gives you empathy. But let a woman do something wrong. We got all the excuses in the world. Why? Oh, women's rights. But it's not a right to go around abusing your divine feminine energy to get money off men. And then you sit there and say, women's rights. Okay, women's rights, we should all pull together. Okay, when you exhaust a masculine from his resources and he moves forward, what did you do? You bring a distorted masculine to the next woman. I thought it was into women's rights. I thought we were working together. No, we are not. Okay, I don't do all that women's right crap. It's madness. Now, I'm going to go now. Love you. You're my family. All right? You lot bring me so much calmness and inner peace. I love it. These people are living in a nightmare because you have God on your side and you're relaxing, my darling, all right? Your soul family is here because you're very gifted. And we understand they tried to trap this masculine and maybe they're crying, trying to say sorry. No, we don't do that. No. Shattered dreams. No, about this goal, about this mystery curse they were doing into a blind relationship because they wanted blessings of a treasure, about self-love, about tarot reader. They wanted to leave lonely because they wanted triumph. They wanted to keep her stressed out because Genevieve Nigel is a distorted feminine lunacy. She is a psychopath that went around robbing people. God told her to withdraw, but she said, no, I need my Jeep. I need to marry Adiwali and the King of Cups. I need money. I need a marriage. So she began to stalk people instead of sorting out her life. Yeah, now there's a conflict. There's masculine and two women. There you go. Destiny, darlings. I love you. Remember, walk in love and talk in truth. Bye, guys. Bye.